Hey guys, it's me, Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and I've got the NFL Total Chaos for Week 6 coming your way. With me today, I've got Craig Trapp and Sean Higgs coming in hot. You guys going to give us the good here. Craig Trapp, how are you doing today, sir?
Excited. Been an amazing run until the last two Wednesday and Thursday. Not the best, but we're going to turn it up. Turn it up a notch on the weekend. So excited for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here.
I love it. Sean Higgs from Winning Free Picks. How are you feeling about this card?
I like it. I'm excited about NFL this weekend. I'm loaded up on sides, and you know what? I feel just as good about these totals. So
I love it. You've kind of been saying that all week, that you really like the Week 6 card.
Yeah.
So, all right. So if anyone's just joining us or you've never seen the show before, it's called Total Chaos. I'm going to give them 5 NFL games that go down on Sunday, October 17th. They're going to let me know if they're going over or under. Whoever gets the most correct wins. You ready to rock and roll, Craig Trapp? You're going first.
All right, let's go.
All right. Rams are at the Giants. 48.5 is your number. What's your play?
Well, Giants sounds like maybe Daniel Jones gets to play after, of course, being taken out late in that game with a concussion. They're going to need him. They're going to need him and everybody that can play. Obviously, Barkley looks like he's out, but this is a very, very good Rams offense that can probably put up 27-30 on this bad Giants defense. I think you have to take the over here. The Giants are going to need to help us now. So I'm assuming Daniel Jones is going to play because at the time recording on Friday, it looks like he is going to give it a go if he can get cleared. So I like the over 48.5 in a Giants team that's going to have to pass the ball without Barkley running the ball.
Yeah. Higgs, what do you see going on in this one?
Yeah, I'm on the over also. And you got, extra rest for the Rams. And I'm thinking they're going to put up their 34. Their offense is pretty efficient. The Giants defense not that good. You saw them get some garbage yardage and stuff. Everybody's like, Tony had 180 yards. That game was not even close. But like Craig said, can the Giants get any offense for us? That's the question. Because I'm not concerned about the Rams putting up their big chunk. But can we get 14 from these guys, please? I'm going to go over. I think the Rams are going to come out and take care of business. I don't care West Coast, East Coast. They're rested. They have extra time on their hands. Just a better team. Come out, put up some points. The Giants' defense is bad. It's a bad defense.
It's bad. It's real bad. All right, we're going to the Cardinals at the Browns. There's been a lot of talk about this game all week long. I'm excited to hear your take on it. Higgs, you're going to go first on this one. 49's your number.
Yep, I'm on the under. Here. It opened at 53, comes down. Why wouldn't it come down? I was on the Browns last week because I thought, okay, back-to-back tough road games. They had that 14-7 banger versus the Vikes. And Chargers off a Monday night, I'm thinking, okay, low scoring. We got two good defensive teams. Chargers are a defensive team. As much as everybody loves Herbert out there, whatever. They play good defense. Yeah. A total shootout. So, one, I know Cleveland's going to come home, play tough defense. That's what they're built on. They're built on running the ball with their 2 running backs. And Arizona looked like garbage. Again, division opponent. You take it for what it is. But it's still you got that offense. They look good. And now you're playing a better defense on the road. This is a tough task for them. I don't think they're going to come out and run it up like they did against the Rams. Cleveland kind of regroup. That's a tough one. You put up 42 points, have no turnovers, you lose. I think you kind of refocus and give me the under here, under the total.
Under the total. Craig, agree or disagree on this one?
I disagree on this one. I liked it at 53 on the under. When it gets under that 50 number, in this Cardinals team, they were not good. Like you said, you face division opponent. You basically build your teams to beat your division opponents. So I could see where the San Francisco 49ers were able to stop Arizona. Plus, Arizona was in a little bit of a letdown spot. They did get the win. I think the Arizona Cardinals are going to put up 20-plus here. Chandler Jones is out with COVID, it sounds like, unless he tests negative both on Friday and Saturday. He's going to be out, which looks like that's the case. He has symptoms. So I do think that will help push this over as well. The Browns offense is hitting on all cylinders. I like the over in this one, especially with the line drop here at 49.
And Zach Ertz, will he be suiting up? Will
I don't think he's able to suit up. That's why I didn't know, because he played on Thursday, so I'm not sure if
that'll be awesome if he does. Although you have to get a double paycheck, right? Because you get paid per game. I don't know if that'd be allowed.
I don't know if he's allowed to play.
That would be awesome if he did. That would be something straight out of a movie. Scoring, catching passes 2 games in a week.
So Zach Ertz from the Eagles went to the Cardinals, right? Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Just so everyone out there knows, that's what we're talking about right now.
That's crazy.
I'm happy for him. Yeah.
Definitely a better
Okay,
quarterback
so
situation.
this is another game. There's been talk about this one all week long as well. Obviously, Gruden resigned from the Raiders. This is their first game since all that went down. The total's 43.5. Craig, you're starting this one off.
Resigned, wink, wink. Fired, let's just say.
Escorted off the property. Escorted off the property.
Right. I mean, he was asked to leave, and he said, "I'll resign so I don't get fired." I think this one is an under game. I just think this Raiders team, a lot of distractions. I think they'll actually play a little inspired on defense. But let's remember, John Gruden, kind of the guru of the offense and the quarterbacks. So I think the offensive side will be affected a little more. I like this Broncos defense too. They've been able to show up. Now it's like, who have they faced, really? You know what I mean? Like the Broncos, who have they faced? I think the under is the play here. It is a little low. I was hoping to get this when the news came out. I was hoping this number would be 45. When I looked at it, it's 43.5. It's right at that borderline, but I'm still going to lean toward the under in this one.
Higgs, 43.5. What are you feeling?
I'm on the under also. In Denver, again, when they played the Ravens, it was like, who they play? The Ravens beat them, because you get that undefeated record. But the defense is still solid defense there. Solid defense. And the Raiders, let's be honest, this whole Gruden stuff, does it have anything to do with the fact that maybe get out of a 10-year contract because you've been terrible since you've been a head coach there? I mean, where is this team? They have no offensive line. You got rid of the entire offensive line in the preseason. It's not a good team. No practice on Monday. No practice on Tuesday. Guys, the guy taking over is a Gruden guy. So, I mean, if Gruden's what he is, then that's who he associates with. So this guy's the same guy as Gruden. Like, come on. It's a mess. They fired the guy because the team was bad. That's why he got rid of the head coach. It's not a good team. It's not a good team, offensively or defensively. You can't lose your entire offensive line, trade Khalil Mack, and then complain you have no pass rush. I mean, come on. Bad team. Under Denver outright. Denver 26-3.
26-3 Denver. All right. Bold words from a bold man. I like it. Keep it rolling, Higgs. Cowboys at the Pats. 50.5 is the number on that one.
Give me the over here. The line tells you this is going to be a shootout, right? I mean, everybody's going to think Dallas is going to win this one by 20, right? You can't stop the offense. Dallas is a good offense. We know this. They're going to put up points. I don't care how good New England defense is or Belichick is a better head coach than McCarthy. Dallas is going to score their points. And I just think as good as the Dallas defense is, that bend don't break thing, I could see Mac Jones getting some garbage points here. This is what these quarterbacks do. They get some nonsense points at the tail end of games. They'll get to 20 somehow or 23, but give me the over here. I know it seems a little high, but this Dallas offense is as good as any in the NFL. I know they don't get as much love because they're the Cowboys and people think they're overrated, but give me the over here. I think it's getting there. I think it'll be like a 34-24 type thing, get closer to 60, I think.
All right. Craig, do you agree or disagree?
Man, it's hard to imagine a New England team getting lit up at home. I mean, I think it's going to be more like the New England game, but the Cowboys offense has just been so good. And when they get up big, then they give up these garbage touchdowns and kind of play that prevent defense and stuff. So I think you have to play the over here, but it's not something I'm in love with this week because of Bill Belichick. He seems to find a way to take away your best player. Now, who's the best player of the Cowboys? I guess, do you think it's the running game? Do you just, because if you do so, they might score 40 because they really have a lot of weapons to take it deep. So I like the over here, 50.5. I think we're just going to need New England to get some garbage touchdowns. That's going to be the key.
Yeah. It's doable. They're at home. I like the looks of that. Okay, so Seahawks at the Steelers. Last one for the round. Then we'll do some recapping. 42.5. It goes to you, Craig.
Geno Smith. That's the key. What do you believe? Do you believe his Geno Smith of the Jets? If so, you got to be liking the under here. Obviously, the Steelers have had issues on offense as well. Ben Roethlisberger has looked like a statue back there. And he used to be able to, the statue that would bounce people off and then make big plays. Now he's the statue that just goes crumbling down when he gets hit. I kind of think the Steelers defense is going to step up here. I'm going to take the under 42.5. I'm going to believe Geno Smith is the Geno Smith of old, not Geno Smith that we saw in 1 3/4 of a half last week in relief of Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that was a little rusty. Higgs, what do you think about this one? Where are we going?
Yeah, like on the Geno, I heard somebody saying on another place, they're like, oh, he's the best backup quarterback in the NFL right now. I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, Trubisky's actually a pretty decent quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, I would take Foles and Dalton maybe over him. I mean, there's probably a couple guys I'd take over this guy.
Yeah.
That being said, he did look good off the bench, which is I was not expecting him to come off the bench and maybe save my over in that game, But I'm actually going to go over here because maybe he's got it. Who knows? I know he's got a little extra time to prep with the offense. I don't like the Steelers defense. Like, this Steelers team is not good. And the Seattle defense is horrific. It is a terrible defense. It is the Legion of Boom. It's like the Legion of Gloom. I mean, where have they gone? He's a statue. I know he's missing guys. I just think, I look at these guys as bad teams. So I see bad teams, and you got some guys who could make plays. At 42, this is low. This is like, Wisconsin totals like 38-39 tomorrow and against Army. You need so much to go right for something to get to 40. I mean, is this game going to be 17-10? Like, that's what you're telling me it's going to be that ugly? I don't think it's going to be that ugly because the defenses are ugly enough that I think we'll get broken 74-yard touchdown passes or some nonsense. So give me the over.
Well, it also could be 27-7 type game.
It could be.
So there's
That's usually the unders.
You think the Steelers win that one?
I think so. I think if it would be one side, it would probably be the Steelers. But I think you have to assume it seems like a lot of the unders are when these lopsided games, and then teams aren't, trying to push it.
On the other side, yeah.
Right.
Unless you're back to Cowboys and they're up 34-3, and next thing you know, it's the game goes over because the garbage.
They're just trying to score. Yeah, that was more about trying to screw your rival.
Terrible.
That's fair. I literally did not know that Geno Smith was still in the league, until he walked out on that field after Wilson. I'm like, that guy still plays, huh? All right.
Yeah. Well, that's what you say in the NFL as a backup quarterback. You don't want to know who the backup quarterback is. If you know who the backup quarterback is, you're probably in trouble if you're a fan or a bettor of that team.
I thought we were going to see Minshew last night at halftime coming out.
Yeah.
Love Garner. I love my Minshew. I've got the mania. What do you want? I'm a Washington State girl. Okay, so let's do a little bit of recapping here. If you're looking for me, my name's Allie Burns. You can find me at Plus Money Honey over on Twitter. You all know Craig Trapp. Find him at Picks Parlays. Sean is at Real_Higgs. And don't forget, Sean has his own YouTube channel called Winning Free Picks. So definitely subscribe over there. Tons of free content. Craig, what do you have all loaded up over at picksandparlays.net for us this week?
Well, on the weekends, every day of the week, we have a single best bet every day. Of course, you can get that over at the website Picks and Parlays, or you can find it at Sean's site, Winning Free Picks. But we have a single best bet every day. And then on the weekends, we usually have a bonus 5-star play as well. But make sure you get on the overall best bet. That's the one I'm putting down big money on every week. That's what you want to put your money on.
Big money, honey. What about you, Higgs? What's loaded up over at the site for us?
I got on Saturday, top 10 star. I got actually a game of the year. We got to hype it up a little bit there, but I really like this game in college football tomorrow. And Saturday or Sunday, NFL best bet, sure shot, moneymaker, and top 10 star money bomb on tap. I've been saying since Monday we did the show, I love this card this weekend. So hopefully it plays out and it's a monstrous weekend. And I'm excited. I like, sometimes you don't like the cards, other times you love it. Today's one I love.
I'm scared of this one. The Cardinals, the Chargers, and the Cowboys have got me like nail biting this week.
You love it or hate it. That's the way it is.
You have too many fan teams. You have too many of your fan teams.
No, it's because they're all so hot that I have a
Chargers.
real problem.
I know you're Chargers. I know you're a Chargers girl.
I'm a Justin Hebert girl. That's different. I'm not a Chargers girl. I'm a Justin.
I think you could be his mother.
Can you believe he said that to me? To my face.
I mean, technically,
I'm pretty sure
20 years old.
Awesome.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
you could have had him at 15. That's the norm now, Allie. So that's not like you're old.
Right. Yes, Allie's 30.
He could be saying you're like 33.
5, 6.
I quit. I'm out of here. You guys find a new host. I'm done. Okay. I love the Ducks. I love Washington State. That's one of my conferences. Get off of me. I like Justin Hebert. I do love the Cardinals because I'm a Kyler Murray girl. I hate the Cowboys. But all three of those teams are so hot right now. I'm afraid
those young boys. You like those young boys.
Why do you assume I'm talking about actual players and not the actual football team? Because I'm a girl.
I have spent some time with you, girl.
You can't really
After a bucket of Bud Lights, it's like, the truth serum.
What are you even talking about right now? You're going to get yourself in trouble is what you're going to do. Okay, so let's recap right now. So when you are over at picksandparlays.net, don't forget about our promo code NHL. Saves 20% off of both of these guys' premium picks, packages, week-long, month-long, year-long subscriptions, all that jam. Use the promo code NHL. Okay, so let's recap. The Rams at the Giants, 48.5. They're both going over. And remember, when these two agree, those tend to be the money makers on the show. Cardinals at the Browns, we do not agree. Higgs is going to go under. Craig is going to go over. Raiders, Broncos, 43.5. They are both going under that number. Cowboys at Patriots, 50.5. They're both going over. And then Seahawks at the Steelers. Craig is taking it under. Higgs is going over. That's a round of total chaos. NFL Week 6. Good luck to both of you. May the best capper win. Thanks, guys.